there is in you a foundational resting state for your consciousness. One can merely say it is what Robert called the gap. Which is the mindless being in the present moment. Without thought, without intention. But I think it can also be stated as something different, just as a different cognitive tool to deal with it. I could call it the zero state. Where there's nothing that arises in terms of the mind talking like it usually does about all kinds of things. Or whether there are things flashing through your mind of things that you should do or could do that would be good for one or another purposes. But let's imagine for a moment that this zero state is really the basic functioning of the mind-body machine, which for all intents and purposes is equivalent to conscious sleep. Sleep where you've let go of everything, but at the same time conscious that there's nothing really going on that's worthwhile diverting your attention to, rather than being aware of the power of your own beingness state. Just to be. Just to be without any intention, any distraction, any understanding. To be like a wooden statue in a temple somewhere. Where you just exist, but aren't actively interacting with your environment. Another way of saying it is, you're perfectly at peace. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. Nothing to see. Nothing that moves you to hear anything. No need to read a book or listen to songs or symphonies. No need to go to art museums. Simply being. Because in this basic being alive state, the zero state, Mostly what you're aware of is your own inner world and the fullness or emptiness thereof. Most people have a very full zero state. They're nowhere near zero. Their minds are always talking to them about things to do or criticism of their behavior or ways they should expand in order to grow as a human or as a spiritual being. A lot of oughts. But what if you didn't have any oughts in your life? That you are perfectly happy experiencing yourself the way you are, where you are, when you are. When you close your eyes, all that you see is light. The light of consciousness. The light is even over covering all of the inner darkness that has always been there, that is so comforting. But now it's lighted. And it's very bright and very white light. It permeates everything. It is hugely apparent anywhere you look inside or feel inside your body, your chest, your gut, your legs, your head. All that there is this light. The light doesn't do anything except to shine brightly. The light of consciousness. You're the only one witnessing it, so to speak, from your point of view. And what does it witness? It's like your inner body, your inner self from the inside. Feels totally empty. There's nothing there really. There's also no desire to go anywhere or to do anything. You're in your zero state. The ground level of your beingness. So you look inside. And you look down upon yourself. And all that you see is light everywhere, inside and outside of you. In addition to that, you feel like you've taken the best anti-anxiety drug in the world because you can't find any anxiety anywhere inside of you. You have no ambition. Not to make money, not to buy a house, not to seek a new relationship. because everything is fine the way it is. Yet things could change and they'd still be fine because you're in the zero state. The world does not engage you. It doesn't reach out for you, demanding your participation. It respects your desire to be away. I know it's so hard to get to this place for most people because most people are filled with agendas about anything from realizing God, realizing their own self, making money, gaining power, creating something, paintings, music, creating a house. Always busy expanding and messing around with the environment. But in this state, there's no desire. No desire to grow or to change. No desire to find a new guru or a new girlfriend, a new husband. Because basically you're happy. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Your whole life, secretly, you've been looking for this place where nothing bothers you or touches you. And you feel perfectly happy. Now, instead of looking inside of yourself, if you feel inside yourself, lower your awareness into your body, into your chest. Feel the breathing there, the diaphragm moving, the muscles in your chest moving, the breath going in and out. And just relax and stay there for a while. Feeling the emptiness within with your eyes closed. Feeling within your own body. And what a dramatic change from years ago when you first started practicing meditation. Because now wherever you look, there's light, and there's peace. There's no need to move. No need to do anything. No need to eat. And inside, the light feels almost like a liquid, a spiritual liquid of total happiness, total acceptance of whatever is, with no need ever to leave this place where you are right now. That liquid peace, that liquid light, and the emptiness filled with this unending light and peace feels so utterly powerful and still. Nothing can disturb it. And if something does disturb it, you can't wait to get back to this place of being undisturbed. Feel this thing within you, your own life force. It's not the energies that you feel going through the body. Those are the mechanical energies or chi or kundalini. But there's something far more powerful than these energies. These energies which can be manipulated, enhanced, redirected, and actually do things in the world or not. Instead, you just let them be there and feel how enjoyable it is to be lost in this zero state of light and non-attention, non-intention, I should say. You intend nothing. Everything is all right as it is. Imagine not looking forward to improving your business or getting a better job, not searching for a new house or a new car, not looking for the perfect restaurant, nothing, nothing to do, nowhere to go. The only thing is the beauty and the power of your inner self, who lacks nothing, who wants nothing. There's nothing in the world you want because you know and you have the self, yourself, in silent abundance, filled to the brim with that beautiful white liquid. This is the life force made manifest in us. With its immense power, the power of life itself. And this is the fundamental level of existence. When you as a being are not moved to do anything except rest in yourself. Just relax. Know that state of silence within you, where everything is given to you and you want for nothing. Not to improve your life in one aspect at all. in quiet communion with yourself. The self gives this light, this amazing energy, and feels so deep and powerful and unmoved to do anything. And you just sit in your own radiance, feeling peace and joy. And quietness. And more peace. And you appreciate the power that flows throughout this self. It feels like it's everywhere, in everything, filled with the potential of life. But without a desire to do anything specifically other than just being alive. Just being alive is enough because your mind is quiet now, as is your whole being. There's nothing left to do. You've arrived at home, the zero state. No mind movement, no thought movement. Feeling complete rest where you are. Resting in yourself, in the light of self, bliss of self, completeness of self. And adding any object onto this is a travesty, a distraction. Indeed, this peace can continue to get deeper and deeper. So that you lose touch even with feeling the power and the beauty of the manifested life force of beingness. And you can totally forget yourself. And just be floating in the abyss of total emptiness. Here you don't even have to worry about the flowing of energies. It's all taking place without your management or interference. You feel so relaxed. You don't have to guard yourself anymore by being watchful of the environment. In this state, You feel almost like a great tree standing in a crowded forest, having stood there for 500 years, 1,000 years, and seeing everything come and go. And gradually losing care about it or anything else. Because everything that you look at or get distracted by takes you away from that perfect zero state. In that zero state, nothing moves. The peace is one wholeness. It's not fragmented, divided by time or space. It permeates everything. And this all comes about because you've looked within for a prolonged period of time and practiced, either watching yourself or watching thoughts or any other kind of meditation practice. You're through with those now because you've obtained rest and peace in yourself. There's no need to act now to get something for yourself. Are there any questions or statements? Has anybody felt what I just spoke about as your own living presence while here at satsang? Do you want this state for yourself? Or do you prefer what you got now? Who is it that decides what you want? Is that even there inside you anymore? Ian, what is your experience?
Very hard to talk about it, but I'll try. Great expansion, great spaciousness. Um, no purpose, no reason, no motivation. I think zero state is the best way to describe it. I think you've found the term. Yeah, that's it. Zero state.
Zero state is one of great happiness. Nothing more to be done. You're finished with doing. Eric, what about you?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I think you said it already. You said to add anything to it. I forget what you said after that, but yeah, it's I don't know. I realize I don't have any idea usually what you're talking about or who I am or what any of this is. But it's not. There's something so beautiful about just observing it. But I have no idea.
Enrique, do you have it? But do you have it? Bernadette, do you have it?
I would like to. I, maybe I'm approaching it. I don't know. I don't see any light, but I do get in a state I call the paralysis state, because I don't want to move and I don't want anything and I don't need anything. I feel like I could stay there forever, but it comes and goes. So keep trying.
And when you have that state, how do you feel?
Just completely like not moving, just peaceful, I guess. But it doesn't last too long. A thought will come in and disturb it, but it's just very peaceful. I don't want or need anything.
Peace to you. May it deepen. May the light of consciousness rain down on you. Maybe first as a golden light that purifies everything and relieves you of all stress. And then the white light of absolute clarity. Jay, you appeared to be sort of restless.
No, I felt like I got it. I mean, Eric said it very well, succinctly, and Bernadette said it beautifully. I think in any Sangha, anywhere in the world, in any period in time, your message or this message could not be purer. It could not be more perfect in bliss. It is exquisite. These are words that only point at it because you can't describe it. All you can do is fall back into it. Everything that you said is, I could just stay in this chair, in this room, except I have an obligation to my family, but all of the other things of eschewing the mundane world are a grace and a peace and abiding. And I'm still trying to find that power of God manifest in the life force, but I find it here with you, and the message is exquisite. Thank you. I love you so much.
I love you too. Sit now in the silence. Feeling the descent of that peaceful, non-dual silence. By non-dual, I mean where no distinctions are. Hold still in that peace, in the zero state, where there's not 1/100th of an ounce of desire. And if desires come up to your attention, they immediately pass away rather than distract you, bringing you back into the mundane mind. nowhere to go, nothing to do. You're in both peace and bliss, just feeling your own humming of the life force within you. Feeling into that life force, that silence. Now you can get this state for yourself, either listening to me talk about it in satsang or in recordings of this satsang, sort of talking or listening your way into this zero state. Or you can find it by deliberately taking 2 or 3 periods of the day, or for 15 to 30 minutes, and just practice relaxing and feeling yourself. Relax. Drop into your beingness, into the experience of your open chest and gut. Feel the aliveness within. Feel the light.